What's up, y'all? Excuse Boris, he's awake. So I figured why not start off 2022 with an updated video of everybody that I have and the enclosures that they live in and a little bit about everybody, etc, etc. So let's get into it. And this is Blueberry's tank. I have to talk quietly because my dad's asleep. This is Blueberry's tank. The water is a little bit yellow because there's still some tannins in this wood. But this is his big wood that he climbs under. He's got some big plants. His little hide thing that he hangs out in all the time, and it's held down by this rock. And he likes to sit up here as well. And he just I put his little food pellets right here. Now he's in a 10-gallon because he's got to get his weight back up because he went through a phase where he just didn't want to eat. But you can kind of see him through the reflection. So yeah, this is Blueberry. And this is Quentin. Don't mind this. I'm in the process of a water change and redoing a lot of this. So this is Quentin. He's my goldfish. I've had him for 2 or 3 years. This is a 20-gallon tall. He's got it all to himself. He's got this big old barrel thing that he likes to swim through. This is his little hide. That's just in there because I know where to put it. I don't think he's ever gone in there, but it's just there. That's a live plant that hasn't done absolutely anything. That's another live plant that hasn't done absolutely anything. This plant reminds me of Sully from Monsters Inc., which is why it's in here. And then this one, it just kind of fit the aesthetic. But yeah, so he's got sand, and then there's some little rock pebbles in here just to kind of make it look natural, even though this doesn't really look natural at all. But I just fed him, and he thinks I'm going to feed him again because that's what he thinks every time I walk in. So yeah, this is Quentin and his big old tank. So this is Ziggy's tank. He is right there under his Arcadia DP projector. Yeah. So I've done a video, I already did a video about him and this whole setup. But yeah, this is him. He's just vibing. And next I just have to get a UVB strip to go across here, and then he'll be all set. But this is Zygmunt. Okay, so the glare is really bad, I apologize, but this is Periwinkle's tank. It is 36 by 18 by 18, just like Ziggy's. She has, it's not completely done yet, but it's Stony Desert with some Repti soil mixed in it. Eventually I'm gonna fill it up more, but I only had 1 bag of Stone Desert. So then she's got this big water bowl. There's a hide here, hide back there, hide under there. There is a hide over here. She's got the cholla wood that goes this way. Then there's this piece of wood that goes up here. Got all these plants. There's ledges that are Gorilla Glue taped to the glass. And then there's cork board that I Gorilla Glue taped to the glass and stuck this cork bark and that cork bark on there. And she loves to sit right here most of the time. And she is right there coming out to see what's going on. She will be 5 this year in August, which is insane. I've had her since she was 6 months old. So we went from a 10-gallon all the way to this. And I love it. I love all the plants in here. She loves climbing all over them in the middle of the night, and it wakes me up all the time. But this is Perry. So up next we have Moonstone, my Halmahera gecko. He's right there. He's kind of fired up from all the lights and stuff. But this is his tub right now. It's 18 liters, I think, because he's still only a couple inches long. So this works perfectly fine. So he's got 2 bars that go this way, this gigantic plant, and then there's a piece of wood over there. Or no, it's over here. So then there's this piece of wood that he's sitting on, so that way he can go this way, and then it also sticks up so he can still go vertical. And then there's his little food cup. He's eating some watermelon stuff right now. But yeah, he will be a year old next month, and he's still good in here, like I said, because he's small. And here is Boris. Don't mind this. This is their plants. He's got a Repti chip substrate. He's got this little wood tunnel thing he can crawl under. big piece of slate over there. This is his Timothy hay mat that I put his food on, so that way if he eats some of this, it's not a big deal. Big fake bush water bowl that he likes to push around and crawl through. He's right there, sitting on top of his log. This is like a fish tank plant that I just kind of like took and put in here just for some color. And then his bowl is back there. He's had this bowl since I got him because I won it at a bowling alley like 2 years ago, and he's just had it ever since, and he pushes it around and he sleeps on it sometimes. Yeah, he's trying to climb down, so let's see how this. We have Gary. He is right there. He lives in an 8x8x8 Exoterra because he's like this big and doesn't need a whole lot of space. So he's got his dirt, he's got that terracotta pot that he doesn't even use. He's got this giant stick that he uses to climb up onto the glass. This is his food dish. He's got some cuddle bones, some leaves. That's his flower. That's obviously Gary. This random rock that my sister found that she wanted him to have. And this random piece of cork. So yeah, he just lives his best life in here. He's asleep right now. He was just eating. But this is Gary. That is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow the animal's IG. We'll put it over here so you can see more fun content of them. Comment who's your favorite, who you think's the cutest. Hope y'all have a good day.